Alright, I think I finally got this figured out so I can finally start Warframe. Hello, Belladonna. You can't tell, but one of the kitties just hopped up here on the counter. I need to go back to this. And capture any full screen application. That is good. So, if this works, and I'm hoping it does, we're going to be continuing my preparations for the old piece, which is dropping next week, and looking forward to the Tauron strikes. So I've been trying to level up some of my other focus schools. I've got, well, I can show you in a second. There's Noko. Keep wanting to call him Nako. That was a fun, interesting little frame. I should spend more time doing him. Alright. Let's do a quick little raised orbiter decorations. Yeah, I kind of got into the big, huge floof bandwagon. And all the Ayaton sculptures. And of course, got the holiday thing up. And there's my beloved companion, the Panzer Volpaphyla Panta. Got some stalker paintings hanging up. More flutes and Ayatons. Nick that from the Dormazone. And then there's the Harvey room. Set this little scenario up so it looks like I'm trying to fix the hoses. I have an engineering intrinsic of 10, so theoretically I should be good at this. And I've got table of random things. I had a big huge pile of floofs in the corner here. I still need to rework that. A few other, and then I made a little kind of hangout area. One complaint about fashion, or like the decorations, there's no like TV. This definitely needs a TV for this, you know, kind of wacky bachelor pad kind of look. And then this bench, I was hoping the benches you could get from the holdfasts would actually curve along with the room, but they don't. It's kind of a bummer. And you can't turn the lights on either, the little floor lamps. But I'm happy how I actually was able to get the wall looking pretty much how I wanted it, and it's pretty even.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Yeah, I should move my little mastery rank slate. And then the Ureli Prex. And we'll do a quick run to the really crazed decorations. Yeah, I got into the whole fishing thing, trophy collecting, because it was fun. Kind of relaxing. And then, yeah, the little noggles. And other little odds and ends. And then the one little army man by the Nightwave Lander. Only got one of these sculptures. Wouldn't mind getting more. And more floofs. And then we got snacks. And the fresh fruit, you know. You don't want to get space scurvy. There's everybody's favorite Teshin. And there are the Prexes and... Yeah, you got the Navarus little story things. And then here we have Fiorelli and Noko. Yeah, then that little D20 is supposed to be a floof toy, but not a one of them's ever touched it. So now it's just a little spinning decoration. And a little mini Sevagoth shrine. But anyways... enough of my goofy sense of decoration, and back to the operator. So this is, it's the flamethrower primary, and then a semi-auto secondary attack for my amp. And I've maxed out the Sirocco, but I don't know why I still got that little question mark. Maybe it might be because I haven't really used it other than hitting the MR on it. And this one's got kind of the short flamethrower. That one's got the little full auto laser with the little flak secondary, but this one works pretty good for Eidolon. I don't know, I've got the numbers written down, but yeah, that one's the 477. But I like the flamethrower. And these are the mods I've got going, or the amps. No, not amps. Arcanes, yeah. Oh, yeah, so I am currently working on Unairu, and that is almost done. I think I need, so this will each hit 600. So I need 1.8 million. Finish that off. But for Eidolon Hunt, going back to Madurai, and that's obviously all done, and I've gotten all the waybounds. Spent a lot of time doing that. Why is he sitting there like that? I'm noticing, I'm assuming some of that stuff will get, well, fall off the edge of the board. Kind of a common occurrence with me at times. Alright, so equipment loadout. For Eidolon hunting, I use Valkyr with low shield, so it doesn't matter if I get magnetized, which always happens. This is
As ready as you will ever be.
Coda Bass Assist. I've done one Valence fusion with it, which pretty much just bumped up heat. I don't think any other ones are going to work. And yeah, so I mean, it's got a lot of radiation, which is what you need for Eidolons, and a bunch of other stuff. Doesn't have a lot of climb because it's semi-auto, which helps with the they redid the auto fire when it's honestly kind of ridiculous, and it's, I don't want to nitpick, but it's obviously done by people who don't really know anything about firearms. And then my dual Coda Horxica, I think I saw something on YouTube or something that said these are really kind of cool, and I was checking it out, hanging out with Eleanor, and yeah, this is my new favorite secondary. And then, I don't know why, but I've been using this lately. It's kind of fun because you just run up and bonk, and it's fast bonk. You know what I mean? It's got a pretty decent attack speed. And let's see, I got it. You should set up for sentience, but no, I'll run blast just because it does a little more damage, and you're not really meleeing the Eidolons. And with the flamethrower amp, you don't really need to. Oh, night ends in 49 minutes. Let's get moving. Alright, headed down to Cetus. Busy. Kanzu.
Ayo! You come back again soon.
No, yeah, make sure I'm set on
Kanzu's
open.
favorite gun. Swazdula!
Yeah, you said it to everybody, Kanzu.
Your deeds shall be rewarded.
Alright, so here you see me doing an Eidolon hunt, and before you think I'm some sort of ace player, that is definitely not the case. I don't know, middle of the road, average. Avid but mediocre. Alright, Come on. Let me out. Oh, there we go. Alright, first we need to get a lure. Oh, there we go.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them. Next, you attempt to take control of it. Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Over here. Oh man.
That
Right.
device is insufficient. You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
directed
Usually,
to secure and employ
they haven't found it so
additional
quickly.
Eidolon lures.
Yeah. Come on, one more shot.
Energy spike.
There we go.
I advise falling back.
Up into the air. To avoid the worst of the Eidolon EMP. And it got me anyways. Yeah, you can see that. Going really good. Oop. Yeah, it's weird. I used to use my...
Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Let's use my Void Rig, Necromech. But now that they got the Code of Bass Assist.
Smaller sentients rush to the Eidolon's aid,
I gotta
healing it.
flamethrower these little
Stop them.
monkeys.
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now.
This one worked pretty quick. But I also jumped in there. After a good chunk of the heavy lifting's been done. I think this is it. Alright, get everything? I used to use Odinata. And then decided to do... It was a regular Eidolon, Terralist. And then... decided to do the other two. Yeah, sorry. Kind of spacing out here. Not caffeinated enough. I decided to do the other two, and I didn't grab the one shard you need for the next one. I thought I had. Luckily, somebody had a frame. I don't remember which one, but you can kind of ping all the loot in the area. Pinged that. So after kind of looking like an idiot for a couple of minutes, so I switched to It's All with the Cosmic Crush third ability, which gathers up all the loot. So that has not been a problem. Alright, are they coming? Alright. I'm going to leave the squad. Alright, come on. There we go.
I give you coordinates. You go in. You work.
You're not giving us coordinates, you're just sending us out there.
Your
Come on, Kanzu.
deeds shall be rewarded.
Let's see. Average player. Alright. We got... looks like they got that one, so... right around here. Shoot the annoying cannon.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
We're going to have to build more ciphers.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
Alright. And then if Eidolon hasn't been sighted, I usually run around here or to charge the Eidolon door. Because the floating head bomb ballists are usually around here. Yeah, and Kavats don't like them. Here we go. Nope, Kavats. Oop. I got him. Another one? Why?
This particular bow is close to going full Nephil. A timely catch. Battle.
Wait, so I think I heard... oh, there we go. Yeah, you can see that flamethrower doing some stuff. I hadn't even hit the one.
Energy spike. I advise falling back. That device is insufficient.
Yeah, I don't think we have any charge lures. Or no, we do.
Deploy additional Eidolon lures.
Yeah, so using the one kind of supercharges your damage, but it uses like your E.
Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Oh, poor Panta got it. That's odd. Panta usually doesn't get nailed like this during a...
Energy spike. I advise falling back.
There's the Cosmic Crush. Altitude.
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now. Smaller sentients rush to the Eidolon's aid, healing it. Stop them.
Yeah. Where are they? Half the time he says that and there aren't anyone's around. Another time he doesn't say it and they're all over the place. Oh, there's one. Oh, not anymore. I noticed Eidolon hunts have gotten a lot easier with reveal of the old piece. So a lot of the heavy hitters are coming back, hitting up their local schools and whatnot. Alright, you getting up? Yeah, a friend of mine had the interesting observation, and I think he's dead accurate. That's basically like a weird tech druid, or not druid. Weird technological mutated ent. There we go, grab everything up. And the little black shards for the guild. And Yeah, we still got like over a half hour. Oh yeah, and it was actually like insane tech and alright, here's what we got for not a lot of credits, but you always get an arcane. And you get a bunch of sentient cores and shards, and then you can use the shards to increase your
Our most
focus.
esteemed Surah. Well,
It is right.
Yeah, I'm just
you
doing the
should take
terror
on
list
these
because
tasks. Success
you knock
will
that out
follow.
under 10 minutes. And kind of time management wise, at least for me, it goes a lot. It's easier to do the terror list a whole bunch of times than to do the Tridolon and then maybe get like 1 or 2 in where I can get like several of these. Okay. Ooh. And for the terror list, you need 2 lures to constrain the Eidolon. We got 2. Where's my little lure? Gotta make sure the lure's there. I think it's... Alright, lure charged. We gotta go find Foul Screechy and Gruesome. After the new war, the planes have changed a little bit, a little more difficult to see at night because of the haze. This isn't a glitch. This is a thing that happens sometimes. Which is why everybody always goes back to Cetus after the Eidolon's taken care of. Because if you go to the bounty stations on the plains, it'll glitch and won't show up. So I'm wondering if this might have happened. I like that there's little roads, little pathways. But it is interesting. It does always talk about the Ostrons doing stuff on the plains, but you never see them unless one of the missions, one of the bounties from Kanzu is to rescue like a kidnapped one. But I like how you actually can see Cetus from the air. Never paid attention to that until, like, I don't know, noticed it a couple months ago. Yeah, I think we got bugged. Alright, so I think we got glitched. Yep, we're right along lures. And usually don't, if you're not, you generally hear it by now too. Oh, wait. Oh, there's somebody going down. Need to find something? Yes, you should be hearing him. Oh, yeah, I don't like host migrating, but kind of got to be mercenary once in a while. And it's not like I'm doing it in the middle of a mission or something. That's the absolute worst. Alright, come on.
Kanzu's favorite gun. Swazdula! Killer!
It is right you should take on this task.
Alright, half an hour.
Success
Hopefully
will
we can
follow.
knock out 2 more. I don't know, tell me this.
Those devices draw energy from bombarists. Make use of them. Next, you attempt to take control of it.
This is the same one I just left. Bloody hell. Got him. Yeah, ended up having to fight one solo with a unranked, ungilded mod, and was not doing very good. Come on, so I can change back. Shot them in the knees.
Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Alright.
The terrorist retreats, but remains close by, wary of you.
Alright, notice hurt him. There we go.
That device is insufficient. You are directed to secure and employ additional Eidolon lures. spike. I advise falling back.
Make that little shoulder radiator. Yep, getting good.
Energy
There we
spike.
go.
I advise falling back.
Yeah, go hide here for a second. Damn, it actually worked. Thought I'd really recommend it. Yeah, I was spending a lot of time getting yeeted.
Smaller sentients rush to the Eidolon's aid, healing it. Stop them. Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now.
One update I hope they do is fixing how the operator runs. Really get doofus. The drifter, honestly, isn't much better. Yeah, there's a secondary fire. Add a contamination wave in there because why not? Yeah, I think that's the death knell of Terry. Man, Panta's really been getting through the ringer. Well, Panta has recovered. Alright, 23 minutes. We can knock out another one. Usually I like doing it too close to the wire because that always ends up getting some kind of bad luck nonsense. Alright, there's number 3. Where's the last one? Come on, bud. What's he armed with? Oh, wolf sledge. Yeah, I've got a wolf sledge. I need to... One of the many projects I have for Formas. Alright, okay. About to give this one just a few more seconds. Let's go to a cool ephemera. Everybody go.
Good.
We're out on the plains, hunting Terries.
Your deeds shall be rewarded.
Right.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
Alright. Okay, where are you? Ah, nope. The other one dead.
I do love Kavats. I hate what this loathsome virus makes of them. I'll be glad to cure this bow and find them a more suitable home.
Any... Oh, it's really hopeless. We got the key. Oh, we got a whole crew. Oop. There we go.
I advise falling back.
Yeah, nothing's... Ah, I was hoping those were bone ballists.
The terrorist retreats, but remains close by, wary of you.
Yeah. Alright, so now we can see if we can charge the lure. Remember first running with the bone ballists. 3, perfect. Where's my lure? Come to daddy. Mark him. Alright, lure is charged. We'll look for big and gruesome. Oh, here we go. So now we've got to charge lure so he can't just disappear.
That device is insufficient. You are directed to secure and employ additional eidolon lures. Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Yeah, there's another kind of a goofy thing. If there's like a little bit of uneven ground, you can't use your arc wing. Yeah, you need 2 charge lures for carry. I gotta change my color. I wanted to make it more red. Ended up being kind of purpley. I'm gonna have to go with Eldritch Green. Ugh.
Energy spike. I advise falling back.
Yeah, this is really like the worst Eidolon hunt I've had in ages. Oh, finally.
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now.
Yeah, I never really figured out what we're supposed to do around when this is going on. I'm not sure if anybody else does either. Everyone just kind of runs around looking for the other Vombalists. Like that one right up there. I think I got him. All right here. And here we go. I haven't gotten yeeted in a while. I think with a flamethrower you can just hose an area. Alright, I think that did it. Cosmic Crush. Though that will lift enemies towards you. That happened with El Guapo doing a mission out here on the plains. Might have even been a Eidolon hunt, I don't quite recall. But it just pulled these heads like right up into the air. Yeah, it would have been an Eidolon hunt because it was the Vombalists. Alright, what do we got? 12 minutes? Yeah, not quite enough time. So we'll call that one quits. Well, we'll call the Eidolon hunting quits for now. Yeah, frozen, wintry day and playing Warframe. Not the worst way to spend it. Though I am more of a RPG player. Something about Warframe really kind of healed to me on several levels. Crazy gameplay, and good story, ridiculous amount of equipment. Yeah. So we're gonna head back to the orbiter. Okay, and operator, equipment. We should install lens. Yeah, do an air mountain. They got a whole mess of them. Yes, it got me. Done got me a whole mess of them. Okay, so yeah, that's of the colors I have for energy, but they're not really looking more of like kind of a weird pinky purple. So we'll go like Eldritch green and there. See what that does. Yeah, so daily cap of... I can't remember which one I was working on. Ah, this one. Okay. Because I doubt I'm going to get 300k. We are going to use some of these shards. To bump that up a bit. And let's do some... Yeah, a little more. Once I could get more walls, I gotta bump up the hold fasts. Then I'll actually try and spend some extra time. Yeah, here's my the little... You max autofocus scope, that's one of the things you can get. I have never really any idea what to do with it. Other little odds and ends. Too many years of playing Skyrim where you want to hoard everything and collect all the things. What do we... So... Event. We'll get the Ghoul Purge. 3 fractures. Ghoul Purge is kind of fun. I do not have Hildren. Any of those. Diet and treasure hunts. Very hit or miss. I was... did okay with titanium, but I ended up bouncing around because of the titanium manic pixie sort of. Alright, I'm terrible at spy. Mobile defense, those are good, but yeah, they take a while. Corpus amalgam, they're red proof. Yeah, nothing's grabbing me. Yeah, most of my weapons are kind of radiation based. Radiation and blast are my go-tos. Oh wait, no, that's blast, that's a... no. You know what? I'm going to...
Your eyes say to the...
Since I have... Yep. Do... Zap and Flak. Then I've got... Unairu. And let's see, we'll do a fun planes loadout. I could probably knock out some stuff for the hex real quick. Because we got 7 minutes per day. Yeah, what is my hex standing? Yeah, I don't want to... There's stuff I want to buy, but I don't want to buy it yet. Oh, I do need to check. Yeah, so we'll go to gear. First... Alright, good for scanners, because the... Where's it at? The Synoid Heliocore is an interesting piece of equipment.
Saddle up.
Because you kill something in it. Yeah, so fatal strikes perform a codex scan, and then enemies killed by heavy attacks come back as a spectral ally for 30 seconds if their entry is completed. And I don't know, it's fun running around bonking things with a hammer that actually isn't slow. I haven't seen that, but... So, let's see, who is... Someone I haven't really used in a while that I wouldn't mind getting a little better at. Yeah, but just for sheer survivability, I've been using Valkyr a lot. Wukong is another pretty strong survival one for me. But I also want somebody who... maneuverable on the plains. Yeah, everyone hates limbo. I don't really I haven't really quite figured out the limbo workings. You know, I'll just stick with Valkyr. Could go Yeah, you know what? We'll do Excalibur. And then what I did for Excalibur was I had a little while ago they handed out that free Oberon, so I subsumed that one because I already had one and threw Smite instead of Slash Dash for Excal. So here's Excalibur, and obviously I've got the Arthur skin. Yeah, he does more. No, Excalibur does do 10% more damage with sword, and I'm using a hammer, but hammer go bonk. Alright, that ends at 5 minutes. Well, let's see what we can go to Demos, see what they have in the market, not Drift. I think I'm definitely kind of a gear hack rat. I have no problem spending platinum on like weapon slots just because
This stuff's been in storage for
I don't like
years.
getting rid of
I
stuff.
hope it's still good.
You never know when you're gonna need it. Ooh, Oregon tree planter. Yeah.
Plenty more left if you want a second helping.
Well, now I gotta go visit son.
Scurry back quick. Skippity hop.
Let's see if I can bump up some.
Wonderful to see you again.
Yeah,
Come,
yeah.
let's exchange words.
Well, I'm not giving it. I can't do my Vulpaphilas. Yeah.
Don't get lazy out there.
Yeah, yeah.
I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
Wait a minute.
My mother is more than just her father's daughter now. She's finally loosed her own shackles, just as she did mine. Indeed. See you
I
around.
must go visit.
I wonder, what exactly did Grandmother cook up to help bring this reconciliation about? Probably best not to ask. Crafty old Harridan.
Alright.
Until next time.
So I got a planter, so no. Ooh. I think. Yeah, that crazy couple from the Hex. They have plants. Yeah. I'm not expecting any likes, subscribes, or paying attention past like the first few minutes. But if you want to do that, it would be appreciated. And I'm never going to ask for money. I mean, I'm doing this because I find it entertaining. Minerva.
Hey, babe,
and
look who's
Valkyr.
here!
Yeah, look who's here.
No more drifting. Time you settled down, Tiger.
Actually, the white one looks like it'll go better because of the... I might as well get the other one too. Alright, I'll monkey around with decorations
Try to
later.
close up your stomach wound with a stick.
Alright. Back to Cetus. Oh, wait a minute. Don't wanna... Yeah, play with a new toy. Don't get to use that one much. Where is it? I was using Ceto Prime for a while, but the muzzle climb was ridiculous. Again, you know, it's not knowing much about firearms and how they actually work. Yeah, so here's my EFV5 Jupiter. Once I get an Infinity weekend, I'll probably get around to dropping another form or two, just so we can pump up like speed trigger and magnetic capacity. Yeah, so mag and corrosive. I don't think I've done any of the others. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, attention span of a monkey. Yeah, so my jaw sword has a pretty good Riven mod. Have it set up for... I don't think I have it set up for Infested, but it is set up very good for Grineer right now. There. Now, Excal has a sword. And we could scoot on down to Cetus. The nice thing about this mod, and I might even get a chance to show, is you can shoot down
You pay me in red.
the flying
I pay
jackasses.
you in silver.
Alright, we got the Ghoul
It
Purge.
is right, you should
Yeah,
take
doing
on
these
these
missions. Like I said, I'm a mediocre player and I'm doing this for
Success will
fun.
follow.
I'm not some ace
Okay,
who can
just before dawn
run
goes,
around
took
with
out the
a
hunting
saw made
party.
from a
Not a
spoon
Grineer in
and
sight, then
a
bam!
rubber band
Out
and
the ground
kill
they
like
come.
500 guys.
The hunters never stood a chance. Now we're spotting ghouls everywhere. Tenno, Krunameta, rid the plains of these monsters.
I need you to take out local concentrations of ghouls before we can begin our final assault.
You never get to do the final assault
Ghoul
though.
heat signatures in the soil near your location. Locate and eliminate the threat.
Dinner time, my ghouls! You're having maggots!
Alright, come on. Give me someone to kill. Oh, that's why I'm going to use a hammer for the cools.
No ghouls remain. Keep moving.
Yeah, Hydroid's one of those ones I still need to work
Subterranean
on.
heat signatures, and lots of them.
Watch yourselves! Down you go.
Alright, who keeps freezing me?
With those smaller burial grounds out of the way, we can better take out the larger ones.
He's on his way.
The Grineer are attempting to bolster the ghouls with hormone infusers. Intercept these devices and destroy them. The Grineer are dropping in growth hormone infusers to speed up ghoul gestation. I've located some of these infusers. Destroy them.
Yeah, alright, where are they?
Take that supply beacon, and I will call
Oh,
in the
supply
drop.
beacon. Got it.
Let's get this show on the road.
Supplies incoming. Make sure the Grineer never get their hands on them.
Stay down. There's a love. Saddle up. Let's go.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it
Finally.
so I can call in the drop. Supplies are dropping now. Destroy them.
That's your lot.
There's the supply beacon. Grab it so I can call in the
Where'd it
drop.
go?
Now this is...
That's the last pod. Destroy the supplies. Well done. Stronger ghouls are the last thing we need. The intel you collected has led us to believe that there is a massive ghoul burial site at my waypoint. I need you to wipe it out. That Grineer is carrying a Groctral processor. Take it from him. Retrieve the Groctral processor.
Yeah.
I love that new cool smell.
That's shit.
Fresh from the bag.
The next step is to fill that processor with Groctral.
Yeah, come here so I can kill you. Wait, somebody back there? This is where Valkyrie would have been nice with the zip line.
Ta-ta.
You are halfway there. Find more Groctral.
Send more guys. What is that dude using? Oh, Hydroid Prime? What do we need? Only at half? Wait. Alright, that's 3. Yeah, I gotta quit shooting these things down, dude. Ooh. Ain't no bombing me.
Done. Now, get to the drop position. I am sending down an injector. Place the processor in the injector. It will take some time to pump a lethal dose. Stop all Grenier from trying to disable the injector.
Finally.
What's our time limit here? Alright, got a couple minutes yet. Where are you?
You pran it.
Yeah, you pran it. Whatever that might be. Nuking everything there.
The processor is almost empty. Hold out for just a little while longer.
Not quite almost empty. I am hearing... there we go.
Engaging the enemy.
You're supposed to do that when you say you're doing it.
Cheerio.
Those are mine. Ooh, that's his. That's pretty sweet looking.
Ayo, killer. You put those ghouls right back in the ground. For good this time. Come out, come out, come out! Meet your new friends! It's sleigh time!
No, more Tomcats. I've got like a bunch of those. Yeah, the Hack and Lug and Tomcat got released as part of a... I'm gonna do a equipment change. Yeah, it was some little thing that happened.
This is an improvement.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Keep Jupiter? Yeah, keep the Jupiter, but... Back to... Alright.
I give you coordinates.
Oh yeah, so...
You go in. You work.
Tomcat, Hack and
Nobody
Lug
but you comes
are
out.
standing. There was something that really got released as, and then not long after, any of the ghoul purges and I think a few other things. The parts of the blueprints are just all over the place.
Comes from a corpus rogue scientist who passed through here.
I think some of the community was kind of salty about it. I didn't really care. It was a fun event.
I still don't know what he meant by that. Vanished one day, leaving his notes
this is gonna
behind.
be...
Killer, you deal with these things, and I'll share his notes with you.
What was that? Oh, this guy. Oh, we gotta go this way.
Debriefing the defector now. Keep moving while I process this intel. I need you to take out local concentrations of ghouls before we can begin our final assault.
Yeah, we never get to do the final assault, though.
Near your location. Locate and eliminate the threat.
Bonk. Ooh, hello there. You got the wrong. Yeah, it's funny now. Anything used to be a massive pain. Hey, get back here so we can kill you. And now they show up and they just immediately get curb stomped. Where'd it go?
This area is clear. Move on.
Rise from your cold beds, my creations. Spit the earth from your mouths and kill.
Eliminate
that big one.
any ghouls that emerge from the ground.
Alright. I hear a flying jackass. Where are they? See? Haha! You can shoot them down. With an amp. I don't know why I think that's so cool, but... Never said I wasn't a weirdo. Anyone else want to fly around? Yeah, so he kind of runs like a goober. You're like he might have had an accident. Somebody went flying.
This area is clear. Move on.
My fools can remake you too, except their touch.
You have stepped into a ghoul burial ground. Get ready for a fight.
Yeah, we'll have them show up so we can fight them.
Here we go. Your assault has stirred up communications across the plains. Analyzing them now. Before we can assault ghoul burial sites, we need to hobble their command. Find and eliminate the ghoul alpha near my waypoint. Every pack has an alpha. I've identified one. Draw out this ghoul and destroy it.
My ghouls came from bags. You will leave in them!
That's it. The targets come out for a fight. Make it their last.
I didn't even get to hit him.
The ghouls are scattered.
Ooh, someone's got him.
We are one step closer to
There we
our
go.
goal. The intel you collected has led us to believe that there is a massive ghoul burial site at my waypoint. I need you to wipe it out. Grok Droll processor located. Acquire it. Pick up the processor. Good. Now find some Grok Droll and begin loading that processor. The processor is half full. Good work, but you still need more grok drool.
There. Sheesh. Armed with a wiffle ball bat.
Now, get to the drop position. I am sending down an injector. Place the processor in the injector.
Oh.
It will take some time to pump a lethal dose. Stop all Grineer from trying to disable the injector.
The cool thing about Itzel. Yeah, looks like everyone's got this in hand. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a shot from the air. There, hit something. Yeah. Yeah, this is an easy one. So, I mean, you're not going to have a lot of enemies, and they are going to be lower level. I should be doing the harder one, but I'm just kind of killing time right now and making sure that the recording actually works. So I'm not gonna. Yes, murder the tree.
The processor is almost empty. Hold out for just a little while
Yeah,
longer.
hold out for just a little while longer. Oops. Getting bonk time?
Ayo, killer! You put those fools right back in the ground. For good this time.
Yeah, I think we're alright, where are we? Is that the lake? No, that is not the lake. Oh, we're over here. How did I not know that? Alright, so I'm gonna call it a break here. Leave squad, even it's gonna be post-migration and a kind of a big pain. And then once back on the orbiter, I'm gonna call it, take a look at the footage, upload it, and hopefully it will have gone well. I did a quick little test, and that seemed to work. So hopefully this won't have been a waste of time. And if you're tuning in from the beginning until now, I thank you for doing so. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Stay frosty, Tenno, and I'm not quite cheers yet. But it'll be just a moment. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Day of the Dead skin for the Scout. And that's coming up quick.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2 more. So I should get Transformer tonight. Middle of the next week, I'll have the Day of the Dead Scout. I mean, it's only dropped, but I don't know, I like knocking out my weeklies.
That's all from me.
I'm not even sure where I picked up that habit, but it's not a bad one if you don't know what to do. Work on your Nightwave, daily, and weeklies. Alright, so calling it bye for now. Thank you for tuning in once again, and we're going to see how this works. And laters.